The big day that everybody's been waiting for regarding Tron TRX is coming up in less than 10 hours. And we're actually really looking forward to seeing these new developments, a lot of different things involving the Tron community. Really exciting things happening involving the developments of this technology, and definitely today will be a day that will be regarded in a lot of people's memories as we continue to see Tron develop into the technology that it's been meant to be. And in the world of cryptocurrency, currently we're seeing a large market pullback, as has been sort of the trend for quite some time now. Currently, Bitcoin sitting at 6,800. That's pretty substantial when you consider the fact that recently, in recent memory, Bitcoin was at all-time highs. And now all of a sudden it seems like we've gone from the pinnacle of cryptos being exploring these high possibilities to a little bit of a bumpy road. And I can understand how people who might just be getting involved with crypto would be a little bit anxious, to say the least, when looking at the current evaluation of these things. And this is why we stress the importance of doing research when it comes to getting involved with cryptocurrency, because it is a volatile market. And if you just hop on board when things are looking great, when things are looking like they're doing well for everybody else, well, that could actually be one of the more dangerous times to involve yourself across the board. So definitely a lesson learned for some people who haven't been involved with this like the rest of us. Those of us who've been involved for more than a year know that these sort of corrections are common, and that the highs and the lows, well, oftentimes are short-lived. So definitely something to take into consideration there. Now we're looking forward to the Exodus launch regarding Tron, as well as multiple other things happening along the lines of the technology. Some really interesting developments taking place. Personally, I think that Tron is really flexing its muscles as we continue to move forward in the year of 2018. I think Tron probably has the ability to be a top 10 cryptocurrency as we continue to move forward, as it really continues to develop itself and show what it's capable of accomplishing in the whole spectrum, in the wider world of these things. My analysis of Tron is fundamentally data driven. I think that after doing an analysis of the team that's behind Tron, and a full looking at all the different variables that are interconnected, I think that Tron definitely is really positioning itself in a way that's going to be pretty significant as we continue to move forward. So Tron's definitely one of those technologies that I would definitely recommend doing some research into. One of the technologies that's hard for me to ignore from my perspective. Definitely, I would recommend following Tron for all these different updates as they happen. Definitely go and follow Tron at Tron Foundation on their Twitter. Really, Twitter is a great resource for cryptocurrency and expanding knowledge and seeing these things, these developments happening in real time. I'd also recommend that you guys go and follow my Twitter as well. That's at CryptoTuber, and I'll be including a link to my Twitter in the description. So it'll actually be the first link in the description. So if you guys are interested, you can go and connect with me on Twitter and so forth, because I think that building a community across these social media platforms has been a very good experience, and it's really nice to hear all the different things that you guys have to say and share with me, and also make sure that you comment and so forth and let me know. Currently, we are looking at a live subscriber count for this channel. We've actually just recently reached a milestone for the subscriber count. We've reached over 15,000 subscribers. So I just want to thank every single one of you who've come on board and joined us in regards to this side of the internet and so forth. It's really awesome to see this community growing, and it's awesome to see the members of the Tron community really have accepted and embraced the new developments that are happening regarding this Exodus launch, and the events that'll take place on the 31st and expanding beyond that, and where we could see things going regarding news involving Tron, the Independent Republic, why Tron could be prepping for a surge, the Global Coin Report, reasons why Tron could be a substantial social media. We've actually talked about that in the past, the possibility of a cryptocurrency really supplanting in really filling that demand that there definitely is a vacuum for regarding social media, and the fact that a means to transact and exchange value in the social media world is definitely something that's sort of rearing its head as we continue to move forward, and we see more elements of society putting themselves on the digital landscape. So a technology like Tron that's actually positioning themselves to fill that sort of supply and demand circumstance is definitely something interesting to keep an eye on from my perspective, because the way that Tron is positioning itself as of right now is definitely something to pay attention to. And so yeah, we're basically looking forward right now to seeing how that Exodus launch is going to be implemented in the ways that it's going to influence the cryptocurrency community. And I'm definitely excited to see the different possibilities that are going to be in store. Definitely in regards to the fact, so Tron is generating a fair amount of publicity for the first time since the coin hits. So really interesting to see the fact that the community has actually turned its attention back to this technology. Obviously, Justin Sun, I believe in his team and the the basic concept of where things could be headed from here on out. In regards to Tron, I think that things could be looking up as we continue to move forward into the future, and the fact that Tron is finally getting the recognition that it deserves. Something really interesting. And if you guys are interested, I'll actually be including a link to this video in the description by Crypto Coin News. Will Tron moon? How high will Tron TRX rise? Cryptocurrency. Yeah, so this video is actually really good. It goes into detail regarding a lot of the different variables intertwined with the new developments that we'll be seeing happening in the next couple of days. So I'll be including a link to this video in the description down below. So if you guys are interested in sharing this information and so forth, it's always information. And like I said, in cryptocurrency, knowledge is certainly power. So it's always important to be getting your information from all different perspectives, but also it's also important to be getting your information directly from the source, which is why I would recommend that you guys go and follow Tron on their official Twitter. But another video I'll actually be including a link to is by Phantom Strategies, and looking for strong. It's actually it's an interesting perspective to see the way that the community has been regarding these new developments. In a lot of circumstances where cryptos are undergoing a coin burn, there can also be sort of a shift and divide regarding the general consensus of the way that people perceive the technology as things continue to develop and move forward into the future. I think Tron is sort of a special case in this scenario when you take into consideration the Web 4.0 and the different developments that Tron has been implementing in regards to the totality of its development as we continue to progress and move forward and witness cryptocurrency really starting to expand itself into various aspects of day-to-day life. I'm of the school of thought that thinks that cryptocurrency definitely has the potential to be the next cash, basically. I think that cryptocurrency, right now, we're witnessing a revolution in regards to this, all the different technologies and the different possibilities that crypto makes possible for society in general. So definitely interesting to see. Certainly right now, looking at the $257 billion I mean, obviously I can understand how people would be responding in regards to the fact that the market cap is where it is. However, it is sort of a slow climb, and it's going to take time for the mass of society to sort of get used to this new shifting paradigm. But of course, I have to say this for you guys. This video is for entertainment, educational purposes only. This video is basically this is not financial advice. This is I'm not a financial advisor. These videos that I make are simply my opinion, and I make these videos to share my opinion regarding these technologies, just so that I can hear what you guys have to say and for discussion purposes. But remember, I'm not your dad, so it's always important for you to go and do your own research and basically compile your own facts and so forth when it comes to understanding these technologies and so forth. But my opinion regarding Tron, generally positive when it comes to the possibilities that are in store. Certainly, there's different people in the community who have their own ways of responding to the circumstances as they currently exist. But I've done my research when it comes to cryptocurrency, and I think that it is definitely important to be educated when it comes to the differences in the ways that these technologies could be expanding themselves and so forth. So, hope you've enjoyed this video. I definitely think that the exodus and the various things that will be happening within the next 24 hours will be very exciting regarding Tron, and I hope you guys are excited as well. And I will see you guys in the next video. Have a good one.